Ever found yourself wrestling with the task of creating entity relationship diagrams, or ERDs, in Visio? It can seem a daunting task, but fear not, for today we delve into the process, breaking it down into manageable steps. We begin by opening up Microsoft Visio. If you haven't already installed it, you can download it from the Microsoft website. Once you've launched the program, you'll want to select New to start a fresh project. Look for Software and Database in the template categories and click on Database Model Diagram. Output. Now that you're in the right workspace, it's time to start building the ERD. On the left side of the screen, you'll see a selection of shapes. The key ones for ERDs are Entity, Relationship, and Attribute. Let's start by dragging an entity shape onto the workspace. To name the entity, double-click on the shape and type in the desired name. Easy, right? Now, for each attribute that the entity has, drag an attribute shape onto the workspace. Connect each attribute to the entity by dragging the end of a relationship line from the entity to the attribute. Now repeat this process for each entity in your system. Remember, each entity should connect to its attributes and only those. So if you have an entity called Customer and another called Order, Customer might have attributes like name and address, and Order could have order number and date. But what about relationships between entities? That's where the relationship shape comes into play again. Drag a relationship shape onto the workspace and connect it from one entity to another. For example, you might connect Customer to Order to show that each customer can have many orders. To define the nature of the relationship, double-click on the relationship shape and select the appropriate type. This could be one-to-one, one-to-many, or many-to-many, depending on the specifics of your system. Now just keep repeating these steps until you've represented all the entities, attributes, and relationships in your system. To summarize, here's the process in a nutshell. Open Visio and create a new database model diagram. Drag entity shapes onto the workspace and name them. For each entity, add attribute shapes and connect them using relationship lines. Finally, show relationships between entities by connecting them with relationship shapes and defining the nature of the relationship. Output. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you use these steps, the more comfortable you'll become with Visio and the more effective your ERDs will be. Until next time, happy diagramming.